Welcome, everyone, to the People's House Board of Commissioners meeting, January 20th, 2026, City Hall. At this time, I'll ask the City Clerk, Beth Davis, to please call the roll.
Commissioner Jeff Sanford.
Here.
Commissioner Sharon Neesmith. Here. Mayor Tom Watson.
Here.
Commissioner Curtis Maglinger.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Bob Glenn.
Here.
Thank you. This time we'll ask for you to please stand if you're able and remove your caps for the invocation and the pledge. Curtis Maglinger.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the blessing of a new year and the opportunity to serve our community. Grant us wisdom, humility, and courage as we work together for the good of our city. We ask your protection over our citizens and our first responders, and we pray for safety, unity, and strength throughout our community. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we're on item. Come on in. Item 4A, retirement recognition for Lieutenant Ben Cecil, effective January 31st, 2026. Chief Howard will briefly read recognition.
Very briefly.
Present a certificate.
Thank you for the opportunity to say a few words about Ben. Real quick, I wanted to congratulate I know it's the next thing, but my niece Shelby and her teammates on the cheer team for all the work that they had to do to get here tonight. Well, we get to clap for them more than once, but anyhow, yeah. So yeah,
cheer for Ben. Is that what they're going to do?
Yeah, they all came here to cheer for him, which we don't usually get, so that's really nice. But once again, I'm Chief Howard, Owensboro Fire Department. It's my honor tonight to say a few words about Ben. We're here to recognize his retirement. So Ben Cecil began his career with the city of Owensboro on August 21st, 2006 as a firefighter. Ben came to us as a graduate of Murray State University with both analytical and artistic aptitudes. He spent his early years at OFD as a firefighter on first crew, and I was there with him, before promoting to lieutenant in September of 2015. Most recently, Ben has served as the company officer of Engine 2 on second crew at Station 2 on the east end of Owensboro. So for the past decade, he served as the chaplain of the Owensboro Fire Department, which has entailed providing private counsel and peer support to OFD firefighters, as well as facilitating critical stress debriefings, not only for his own agency, but for other emergency service partners in the area. Outside of his role with the city, Ben has been very active with his church, showing a strong commitment to his faith, to his family, and to his community. He's helped to raise funds for multiple charitable purposes through his sideline job as a stand-up comic, sharing good humor that brings people together while making a true difference in Davis County and beyond. His faith has guided his work as a public servant for these 20 years, and his sense of humor has helped him and others to cope with what can be a mentally and physically challenging profession. Ben will work his final shift with OFD on January 31st, 2026, the last day of this month, and then he'll spend more time with family and then seek new opportunities as he sets out on his next chapter as a retiree. Congratulations to you, Ben.
Okay, just very briefly, I want to say thank you for carving out some time for me for this meeting, and to the mayor, city commissioners, city manager, Chief Howard, I just want to thank you for the privilege that it's been to serve my community at the fire department, and I want you to know that I have seen some amazing things in those years. I've seen some truly heroic acts, and I have seen this fire department at its best when situations are at their worst. And I want you to know, for your sake and for mine, as I move to just a regular old citizen, that I sleep better knowing that my home and my family are being watched over by the Owensboro Fire Department. and it was an honor to work with all of them. And finally, I just want to thank the good Lord for giving me the opportunity to provide for my family and for watching over and protecting me all along the way. And I'd also like to say that I've been in the habit for many years on my way to work, for whichever station I was going to, for whichever group of people I was going to work with for the day, that I prayed for all of them by name. And the Lord has seen fit to answer those prayers over those people during those shifts. And I just want you guys to know those prayers will continue. So I was thankful for all of you that are here, and thank you for the opportunity to work with you.
Hey, Lieutenant. Got a little something I'd like to read about you.
Okay.
And it's some stuff that you probably don't know about, but I'm going to read it anyway.
Step up to the dais.
It's a. You can
Where
come
would you
on
like
up.
me, sir?
Sir?
You may up there, or?
Yeah, come on up.
Okay.
There will be some openings at the end of this term. You do know that, don't you? Lieutenant Benjamin Cecil, we hereby recognize your exemplary performance as a firefighter and extend a grateful appreciation for your outstanding service faithfully rendered while employed by the City of Owensboro, 2006 to 2026. All those who reside in the City of Owensboro, Kentucky, are asked to join in this recognition of appreciation this 31st day of January, 2026. Congratulations. Thanks. Okay. Why don't y'all go out there and get a picture with me? Go on out there.
Commissioners are gonna come out.
Want to make sure that's.
Need to make sure he's in the picture.
Okay, next item on the agenda is to recognize the Davis County School Cheer Team. I'll read a little something about you. The city proudly congratulates the Davis County High School Cheer Team on earning first place. Hoorah. In game day large, what does that mean? Help me. What does game day large mean? Oh, it's your, you gonna do it? We got room? Is that a no? Do I? You can. All right. They don't want to cheer for us at the Kentucky High School KSSAA Cheer State Competition with an outstanding score of 95.80. Not bad. These student athletes demonstrated remarkable talent, discipline, and teamwork, representing their school community with excellence. This state championship reflects the dedication of the cheerleaders, their coaches, and the support of their families and fans. We commend the team on this exceptional achievement and wish them continued success and the best luck as they advance to the Nationals next month. Where's that going to be? Who? Yeah, I've been down there. That sports thing. Yeah, I had a granddaughter that played something with you all when she was in high school. Yeah, we went down. That's a neat place. Be prepared to walk about 10 miles because the parking's out there. Well, it's way out there. So congratulations and got my work boss here, so hang on a minute. City of Owensboro Mayor's Award for Distinction. This is to certify that the DCHS cheer team has been awarded this certificate in recognition of outstanding achievement, January the 20th, 2026, has all elected officials' signatures. So who's the captain of the team? Okay, Coach, come on up and get the thing. You got a troublemaker on the team?
I wouldn't say that.
You would?
They're divas.
They're what?
They're all divas.
What's that mean? Yeah, I'll come up. Coach, get in the middle here. All right, you gotta hide your phones now. Tall one's in the back. Oh. Now, the bad thing, you gotta stay for the whole meeting. Just kidding. You wanna get up and go now, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you. Is something I said? Let me just skip the open public forum. Okay. Okay, the next item on the agenda is, we'd like to recognize WKU Owensboro Workforce Administration Program, Jason Lowe, Workforce Recruitment. There you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I guess it clears out a lot after something like that. So
Yeah, welcome to my world.
I won't. What was that?
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Well, I won't take too much of your time. So my name's Jason Lowe, and I'm here with WKU Owensboro, and I was hired in September of 2025 as the Workforce Recruitment Coordinator. And my role focuses on recruiting adult learners who are already in the workforce and want to complete a 4-year degree or any of our certificate or non-degree programs through WKU in Owensboro. And when I had started last year in September, they had just brought the Workforce Administration program to our regional campuses. So that was, as of last fall, a new program. And as of today, we have 30 new students that are in that program, and we're seeing a lot of good results out of it. So when I met with Mayor Watson last year at the end of the year, he mentioned it'd be a good idea to come kind of bring this information to you all as well. So I don't know who's controlling the slides. Do I have it? No, it's me. Sorry. It's me. Maybe. Okay. So WKU in Owensboro, one thing we're trying to do is just let folks know that we exist. I think a lot of people that I talk to as I'm going out to businesses and things to let them know about our programs aren't aware we exist. So we're at New Hartford Road, right across the road from OCTC. And the majority of our students are transferring out of OCTC to WKU Owensboro. We offer 13 degree programs in full at our Owensboro location, and we have 80 that can be done online. And we have dedicated in-person staff for advising and student services. So if you've got people who are coming to Owensboro, they have access to advisors that are here in person. They don't have to go to Bowling Green for that. A couple of quick stats. 58% of our full-time undergraduate degree seekers do receive a Pell Grant, and 52% receive our automatic merit WKU scholarships with an average amount of $2,772 per year. 66% of our students receive additional scholarship support, so we have our Badgett Foundation Scholarship, other local scholarships, and WKU Foundation Awards with an average amount of $5,010 per year there. And the biggest number here is that 44% of our students pay absolutely nothing. So it's a very affordable option, and we have a lot of ways to work around financial funding for students, and we're happy to work one-on-one with folks to do that. So getting to our new programs, Workforce Administration is the big one that I'm here to talk about today. We also have brought our RN to BSN back fully online, so that can be done from regional campuses as well. And we're putting a bigger emphasis on our minors and certificates. We know a lot of folks, especially adults in the workforce, may not have time to take multiple classes at once. They may not want to get a full degree, but they might want to skill up on a few particular skills and get a certificate. So these are some of those options. Workforce Administration specifically has been built as a transfer degree for AAS students. A lot of times, if you're getting the Associates in Applied Sciences from OCTC or Henderson or any of our KCTCS schools, there's not a lot of options for transferring to a bachelor's degree program. So that's what this is built to kind of make available to folks. It's a 12 to 15 month program for fully qualified transfer students. So if you're coming in with that AAS within a year, you could go to having a bachelor's degree. And that's all while working full time. These are in 5-week class segments, so they're taking 5 weeks at a time for adults who want to kind of focus on one subject at a time, not have 15 different homework assignments due per week. It makes it more flexible for folks who need to be just focused on one thing at a time because they have other responsibilities. And it's an online format, but we're able to offer it at our in-person tuition rate. And that's because there's 4 meetings per semester in person. So 8 throughout the whole year, but other than that, it's online. So the point is it's very flexible for adults who are in the workforce and need something that can be done while working full time. The skills you're going to learn in this program are supervisory and managerial skills that can be applicable to almost any industry. So a lot of our folks are in manufacturing. We have some in the healthcare industry. We have technology, IT. It can be very flexible. We also have a program with Synage set up to where you can get all of your textbooks for the entire year for $220. They're online, so that's a much better deal than any of our other programs as far as what the additional cost outside of tuition would be. Specific for adult learners, we have a few different services available. Our transfer scholarships, as you can see on this grid here, just based on your GPA coming out of a KCTCS school, whether that's OCTC, Sky, or Henderson, you'll automatically get that dollar amount awarded per year. You don't have time to apply for a lot of different scholarships. This is just based on your GPA alone. We also have Project Graduate, which allows us to waive the application fee for any adults who have been out of school for 2 or more years. And then we have an Adult Learning Services office. That's through our Bowling Green campus, but anyone who's a WKU student, whether it's Owensboro, Bowling Green, or what have you, has access to that office as well. So do you know someone who might be a good fit for WKU Owensboro? You can contact me here. This is my information. I've got some handouts specifically about the Workforce Administration. I'll leave them over here on the table, and I'll leave my card as well. But I'd love to talk to anyone who's interested. If you work for a business that does tuition reimbursement and you're interested in using this program to skill up some of your employees, or if you just have someone in your personal life or you yourself are interested in it, I'd love to talk with you. And I appreciate you all giving me a little bit of time to talk about that and speed run through it, but I'll give you back the time now.
Yeah, any
Thank you all.
questions, our educator?
I got a couple. Jason, I have a couple of questions.
Sure.
So the first is, how do you do an RN online? I know there's got to be a way. I'm just wondering, how do they do that online since it's so hands-on?
Right. So they're coming in with it's not the RN online. It's RN to BSN. So they come in with the RN and then they're getting the BSN. So that's their bachelor's in nursing.
What they already have. Okay.
Yeah. And we find.
Yeah, that's good. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We have a lot of, in some of our other regions, some of the hospitals require that BSN after a certain amount of time. So that's something that, for hospitals that have that requirement, people come in from KCTCS with the RN and they need to, within 5 years, get to the BSN. And this is a quick and more flexible way for folks to do that rather than having to take in-person classes.
Okay. And then do you offer any in-state tuition for border counties like in Tennessee or Indiana?
Yes. So everything that's touching Owensboro would be qualifying for that. Yeah. So.
And then the last question I've got is, a lot of schools like Wesleyan is converting from 3 units to 4 units to speed up the cycle of graduation. Is that something that they're thinking about doing at WKU? I know you need state approval, but.
It's not something that I've heard about, so I can't speak to that specifically. I know not at the regional campuses. It's not a conversation I've heard about. Could be at the Bowling Green campus. I'm not sure, to be honest. But I can check and get back with you.
I just want to commend you guys because when I taught at Owensboro Community College the advisors at Western, when there was the same class, would always send the kids back to OCTC because the tuition was a little lower.
Yep.
And we really appreciated the collaboration we had with you. You guys were great
Yeah,
to work
absolutely.
with. So God bless you and your organization.
Thank you very
Do a
much.
great
Just
job.
right before this, I came from the OCTC task force meeting. So every month we meet directly with OCTC leadership and have a good relationship there to make sure that we're staying connected. And like I said, most of our students are transferring out of there, so it's a very good, compatible relationship that we're able to kind of help the students and help each other. So we're happy to have that relationship.
And thank you,
Absolutely.
Mayor.
Thank
Anybody
you.
else?
Anything else?
Well, I had 7 grandkids graduate from Western, so I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That's awesome.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Oh, one more thing I was going to add. Do you offer on to college opportunities like OCTC does? Like the kids that can take college courses while they're still in high school?
We not through the Owensboro campus because it's a transfer destination, but we do have dual credit that you can do online or through the Bowling Green or any of our other campuses. So it can be done online here, but it's not at our
Okay.
Owensboro campus.
All right, thank you.
So yeah.
All right,
Anything else? Awesome. Thank you all so much.
thank you. Okay, the next item on the agenda is the city project list. City Manager Nate Pagan.
Thank you, Mayor. You've had the project list in your packet. I know you've reviewed that. I'll just comment at a high level on some of the main projects that we have ongoing. And it's a pretty exciting year from a project delivery and completion perspective because we have the pickleball facility that'll be done in the spring, Fire Station 3 also in the spring. The Bluegrass Fieldhouse, the indoor sports facility, is scheduled for completion in the summer, and then the senior center in either late summer or early fall. So that's 4 big signature projects that we'll deliver this year. All those are progressing well. So just wanted to provide that as a high-level update. Other than that, I'm happy to address any questions should you have any.
Thank you, sir. Anybody have anything else? Thank you. All right, item 5A, would you like to consider approval of minutes dated January the 7th, 2026? I'll make a motion to approve these. Could I have a second, please?
Second.
Any further additions, deletions, or additions? Hearing none. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Thank you. Item 5B, consider board appointments. Property Maintenance Code Enforcement Board reappoint Samuel Tandy to a 3-year term effective February the 5th, 2026. Owensboro Metropolitan Planning Commission appoint Kevin McLaren to a 4-year term expiring December the 31st. I'll make a motion to approve. Could I have a second, please?
Second.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. City manager items.
Yes, first, Mayor, if you would acknowledge Angela Waninger to present the December financial report.
Okay, bean counter, we got you.
Thank you, Mayor. My presentation will be on the general fund activity for the month of, as well as the 6 months ended December 2025. You may refer to page 3 of the financial packet for more detail. So for the month of December, our actual revenues were $5,811,089, which were greater than budgeted revenues of $4,877,330, resulting in a positive variance of $933,759. This is primarily due to higher property tax, insurance premium license fees, and net profits. Our next slide represents the 6 months ended December. Total actual revenues of $44,074,219 were more than budgeted revenues of $41,919,409 for a positive variance of $2,154,810. This variance is primarily due to higher property tax, which is mostly timing, higher net profits, insurance license fees, and occupational withholding. This is offset primarily by timing and municipal road aid, TIF receipts, and the Riverport dividend. For the month of December, for expenditures, we had actuals of $7,828,520, which was more than budgeted expenditures, or less than, than budgeted expenditures of $11,386,214. for a variance of $3,557,694. This variance is primarily due to timing of a land purchase. So that variance, $3.5 million of that is due to the timing in the land purchase. For our next slide, be reporting on the 6 months ended expenditures through December. The actual was $38,957,511, which was less than budgeted expenditures of $45,874,748 for a variance of $6,917,237. This variance is primarily due to timing in a land purchase and transfers to transit and savings in personnel services. And for the last slide, this slide is included simply to demonstrate the cyclical nature of the city's monthly revenues and expenditures. Expenditures are depicted by the red bar and revenues by the green bar. As you can see, revenues are higher in the months of October and November due to the collection of property taxes. That's it for me. If anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Thank you. Any questions? Okay, then I'll make a motion to file this report for audit, please. Could I have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Item 6B, consider personnel appointments. City Manager.
Yes, so we have just 4 tonight for new hire or probationary full-time non-civil service appointments of April Jones, Secretary with the Police Department effective January 26th. Seth Sumra, Police Officer with the Police Department effective March 1st. And then 2 who have completed their probationary period, so their regular full-time non-civil service appointments of Zachary Brown with the Utility Crew Leader with the Street Department effective January 26th. Sherry Hazelwood, bus driver, dispatcher with transit effective January 26th as well. I'll just comment specifically on the police officer. That would be the 5th and final member, I believe, of the next OPD Academy cohort. So we're eager to get them started in March. We just had a good graduation ceremony that you all attended on Friday. So good to see the next cohort in line to start their training soon.
Thank you. I'll make a motion to approve these appointments. Could I have a second, please?
Second.
Any further discussion? Okay, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. City Manager comments?
No comments tonight, Mayor.
Communication from elected officials. Mayor Pro Tem.
Just want to congratulate the Owensboro Human Relations Commission and those who organized the Martin Luther King celebration yesterday. I thought the speaker was wonderful. I thought we had good attendance at the march. And it was good to see Dr. King's contribution celebrated in such a robust manner. Also, the OPD graduation, which several of us attended, how exciting, beautifully done. And Mayor, thank you for making the effort to get there. I know you've had a tough time. You did a great job. So that's it.
Thank you. Anybody else? Curtis.
Thank you, Mayor. Congratulations to all the schools that participated in the 2A basketball tournament here in Owensboro. I think it filled up every hotel room last week. And then this week is the All-A basketball tournament. So if you hadn't, go look at the foot traffic that's downtown. It's amazing. It's filling up our hotels. Our small businesses are benefiting from the tourism and our restaurants. So that's great for our community. And then hot off the press, I just found out Owensboro had the highest record occupancy of hotels in 2025. So congratulations. Yeah. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Commissioner Neesmith.
Part of that 2025, I think we have to, I guess, thank the Lord for the hailstorms because that brought in a lot of visitors and stuff. That was a significant impact. And it was sort of starting this year off as a hotel person, a little makes you think, oh my gosh, how come our parking lots aren't full and stuff. So I don't want any more hail, but I would like to have all those people back. So this week we had a Cattlemen's Association, and they come about every other year. and fill our hotels downtown. And then coming this next week is the archery tournaments. And those are very interesting because everybody, some of the kids come in and their equipment is taller than they are, and they have, and it's quite competitive. So it's fun to see those things going on downtown. And I do want to give a shout out to Commissioner Glenn. I attended the MLK event yesterday too, and he won't take credit for it, but he is an outstanding speaker, and I swear he was so motivational. I wanted to get up and march for something, but thank you, Bob. That was a great job, and it was wonderful seeing everybody there that were, everybody was just there, and from kids that were like 4 and 5 years old to elderly. So it was a great event.
And to keep that dream alive.
That's right. That's right.
Commissioner Sanford?
Thanks, Mayor. Just real quick, I just wanted to make a mention to Nate and the staff and Shaylee, whoever put the video together for the State of the City. And Mayor, you did an excellent job. I didn't know you had a he could be in Hollywood. Yes.
I'd rather go to Dollywood.
But everybody who was in it, it was so well done and so well received, and everybody, it just goes to show what, we all work together really well, that there's a lot going on around here, and that's just, I don't think she probably got to everything because it would take a while, but it was really well done, and I think people really enjoyed it. So tell everybody thank you and job well done.
Yeah, Shayla's amazing.
Yeah, she's really good.
Okay, I do want to congratulate the third class from OPD graduating. That was, and it was attended very well by a family and some other, and the command staff was up there, and I felt important. Everybody up there had a gun but me, so I was just not afraid of anything at that time. But it was glad to use that church, bring a little bit of that into the whole idea of trying to take care of people. So very proud of our OPD. Okay. Anybody else? Did I go through everybody? Okay. Next item is open public forum. Members of the audience may address the Board of Commissioners on any matter of public concern that was not on the agenda. Comments are limited to issues within the scope and responsibility of the City Commission. Commission meetings are held to conduct city business for the benefit of Owensboro citizens and taxpayers. At this time, anyone who wishes to address the City Commission, please make their way to the podium to be recognized. Speakers must state their name and address for the clerk's record and limit their remarks to 3 minutes or less. Since the item is not on the agenda, no response is required from the staff or the Board of Commissioners. So anybody would like to speak? Name and address for the record.
I will start my timer now. I did it wrong, but that
We got
checks
it right
out.
here for you.
Okay, perfect. Hi, my name is Commissioner Glenda Wright, and I sit on the Owensboro Human Relations Commission. Thank you to the 2 commissioners that were able to make the march yesterday. That said a lot, and I really appreciate that you all took the time to do that. Words speak. I would like to start, before I actually start, I'd like to start with a quote from MLK. So, he who passively accepts evil is as much involved in it as he who helps to perpetrate it. He who accepts evil without protesting against it is really cooperating with it. So I'd like to say a little bit about myself. I served as a law clerk under Senator Klobuchar on the Judiciary Committee, so one of 3 in the Constitution. I was an appointee under Governor Matt Bevin, and I've been privileged enough to secure 2 meetings with Senator Mitch McConnell. So from my history, you can tell that I'm probably an independent, and that's true. So this is not political. This is just facts. So I've sat on the commission after being appointed by this body since October. Since October, I have noticed several illegalities under the commission, which I have made this body aware of, including the city attorney, to no avail. So let's speak what I would like to see happen. I would like us to follow the ordinance that we are under since 1972 that was revisited under Castleton in 2001. We are not following the commission's ordinance that you all gave to us. We are supposed to investigate, mediate, take things to court, and at minimum receive complaints. It is public knowledge that we are not accepting local level commission complaints. That's a really big problem. There's a lot of guidebooks and ordinances that go out and show that we need to do that, and there's a reason that we have a local commission for that. And if not, we might as well just cut it. And I'm happy to say that on record, because right now it's been a over $6 grand functioning body that doesn't do anything except extend fancy events, which I personally have a problem with. So what would I like our commission to do? Actually follow the ordinance. We can look to Paducah, Kentucky, who surprisingly has a very well thought out procedure that they follow, which matches our ordinance that we just happen to not follow. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to re-up the meeting that I extended to the mayor to re-meet and to go over some of this. And I hope to see that come to fruition, but if not, I'll be back in 2 weeks to talk a little bit more about it. So that's all I have to say today. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? What? I don't know or not. Ms. Wright, could I have your address, please?
Yes, 711 Jet Place.
Jet Place, okay.
And that's of course Owensboro.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is that it? Anyone else? No takers? Okay, I'll make a motion to adjourn. Could I have a second, please?
Second?
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.